Okay, ready? It's recording.
All right.
Recording action.
Well, you don't have the slate for the recording then.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were recording.
No.
Okay, it's fine.
You want a slate?
Go clap. Clap it in the mic.
I don't know. I can't clap. Can someone clap?
It's not his first time. Imagine how bad he is at sex.
Okay. That works.
All right. And action. Go.
Action. Down was Will. No, your name.
Introduce the show.
Look at these dogs, though.
Down was Chris and Will, and then
Come. Oh.
Dog cameo.
What are we doing? Come on. We need no dead space. Come on.
Okay.
Let's go. Introduce it.
Down was Chris and Will.
Down with Chris and Will. Who's our guest today? We
Down
have
with
2 guests.
Gavin and Kainoa.
Okay.
Yo.
Right
Who
on.
are they? What do they do? Let's go.
Kainoa, they're both podcasters, which is interesting.
Yes.
He does a
Or
community podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
For
community
viewers.
Yeah,
college.
that's true. Yeah.
What's
College.
podcast.
A community college podcast.
Sure. Whatever.
Sure.
Which community college?
Leeward Community College.
Just
Ooh.
Leeward specifically.
That's the most community
Yes.
college of
Oh,
the
okay.
community
That's-
It
colleges.
is. Let's just say it's the best of them.
Why not Windward Community College? Is that not a community college?
No.
I don't know anything about Windward Community College.
It's a different community, right?
I live in Waianae, so I will not be going to Windward.
You know what's interesting about? So I used to work for Windward Community College as a manager there,
Mhm.
and funny fact: a lot of the community colleges don't acknowledge Windward community. They forget to acknowledge them.
Oh, they leave it off like
they,
the.
they leave it
Yeah,
off
yeah.
like the
Yeah.
director
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. Like it's kind of like the wild child. So they
Mm.
don't, but they love coming to that campus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Meetings.
beautiful campus.
Yeah.
No,
For
Leeward is better. It's like-
Okay.
That's literally after
Damn
Pro
right.
City.
And then
Damn right.
Gavin, let's move on to introducing our other guest.
Hey, what's
Yeah.
up? How's it
Uh,
going, guys?
Gavin
What's
is he's a local podcaster, I
Yeah.
suppose.
What's
Yeah.
his podcast called, Will?
I
It's called
just-
Kampai Sugai.
Yeah,
There you
we
go.
plug stuff here.
I just
Kampai Sugai. Why is it Kampai Sugai?
Sugai's my last name. So originally it was called Talk Story with Gavin Sugai, but I was never sold on the name because
Yeah,
I don't want to take Talk Story like that, just that
Well,
phrase away from people.
yeah.
Mhm.
And then
It's also overused in my opinion.
it is overused, but it's very synonymous with like
Mhm.
Hawaii. So I wanted to like fit my name in somehow, but also like
Yeah.
have like another name. Just I don't want to put my
Yeah.
own name in there. So like,
Kampai.
Kampai.
Yeah.
and I did a poll one day of like which spelling it is, right? Because it's
Mm.
spelled Kampai
Mhm.
versus the correct spelling, which is Kanpai.
Mm-hmm.
And people like the M over the N, so that's why it's Kampai Sugai. And then we drink on the podcast. We get
Oh.
wasted.
Oh, I didn't even.
We get wasted on the podcast.
well, as a
See, I've only seen the short form. so-
It's very unprofessional,
Yeah.
professional.
Hey, we know a thing or two about unprofessional on Downward Podcast.
Yeah.
As a Japanese, I don't approve Kampai.
Why?
Which one?
Nah,
With
nah.
the
Are you
M?
not Japanese?
I'm only half.
Oh,
I'm
but
half.
still,
I'm
but
full-
you are.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I'm Japanese.
Only
wait,
half.
what are you?
I'm half Japanese, half Filipino.
Oh.
But you know what's funny? I did a DNA test.
Yeah.
And I'm 1% black.
Oh!
Oh! 1% black.
See, I wanted to give you a
Oh.
fist bump, and then because that would be the black thing to do.
Well, sorry, my Japanese side, my 50%.
Yeah,
was,
yeah, no, the hand came out.
No,
Yeah.
the hand came out. Right?
You gotta say Kampai, not Kampai. It's like Kampai.
Kampai?
Kampai.
Kampai.
Kampai?
No,
Come-
not
No,
that
no,
one.
no, no.
Not
Cream
that
pie
one.
sugai? Is that what-
Nakadashi Sugai.
Nagadashi Sugai.
Nakadashi.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Whoa! Hey, I only know that word from this guy.
I don't know.
I saw it on your Google search history over and over.
No, you didn't know.
Oh.
that.
Let's talk about that. Is that in the incognito mode? Is that what?
Yeah, he had incognito mode, and then it was like 20 tabs, and it said,
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Interesting.
yeah, hentai.
He doesn't want to give you that
comp-
viewer so bad.
Yeah.
He has to
I
go
know.
on incognito.
Nakadashi, yeah.
Salty
Salty.
salty tofu.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
we
know
gotta
why-
we gotta get the AI videos, the salty tofu.
Don't make.
Oh.
So what you guys want to talk about? Right? We could talk about this beautiful view.
I mean, Kamuki, man.
Yeah,
This
Kamuki.
this is the stomping grounds. Kalani High School represent.
I'm trying to move on this side actually. 'cause
Okay.
I hate driving from Kaneohe to.
Oh, you live in Kaneohe?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you know,
I lived there for 1 year. It was the worst year of my life.
real?
yeah.
You know,
It's just so far
That makes
from
sense.
I
everything.
grew up on the windward side my whole
Mm.
life, so I grew up in Kailua.
Okay.
Moved to Kaneohe.
What's
And
good about Kaneohe? Like, are there any cute chicks down there?
I cannot confirm or deny, but no. But
What
the-
about guys?
The
Yeah.
thing, the thing about Kaneohe, which is great, is it's a very like peaceful. It really is like a very community based
Mhm.
area.
What's the main
Um,
ethnic background there? That's it.
Ooh, Kaneohe. I would say there's a lot of Japanese.
Japanese,
Actually,
okay.
depends on.
Okay.
Probably a
where
lot
you
of
go.
retired Japanese
Yeah.
people.
It's a good
Um,
place to retire.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna get canceled right here. But there's actually
Hey, that's
a
what
lot-
this podcast is
There
for.
we go.
Oh, you're not
I'm
gonna
always-
get
I'm
canceled.
always
So
open to get
culture's
canceled.
done.
I'm always open to get
Yeah.
If you're getting canceled, it means you've made something.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Um,
no.
No, I would say there's a lot of local families. Depends on where you go. Like Ben Parker,
Mhm.
behind there's a lot of local families. But if you go to like by the mall, it's all Japanese. You know,
That's
Okay.
good.
Castle Heights is completely different
Mm.
because there's a lot of tourists. You know,
Yeah, there's a tourist.
that live there. So it's a very interesting environment. You know,
Okay.
very different.
Nice.
I was gonna say if I go to Pearl City, there's a lot of Filipinos. If you go to Waipahu, there's Pearl City. They're all Filipinos.
Oh, I'd fit right in.
And I fit pretty well with there. So
You tried Waianae yet?
no, not Waianae.
fit
Definitely
in
That's
not.
where you
Waianae
get the
too.
Hawaiians at.
If I go to Waianae, they yell at me for being a foreigner. That's like the only thing.
I
that's
guarantee you
right.
that's never happened. That you just lied.
no, I
What? Tell me the story. What happened?
just
Because I feel like you just fabricated that. I feel like you think that would happen. That's why you said it.
It was from the incognito mode.
Yeah.
right?
yeah, it's like on
He saw it on the incognito mode. He's like, if I go to Waianae, what's gonna happen?
Well, I started calling out Will for lying a lot more because we're in the car. We're in the car, and he's like, my girlfriend Chloe. She's like, Will, like, what would your thing be? You know, she's like, if you had a thing, like, if you had an Olympic thing, it could be anything, like spelling, it could be math, it could be whatever. And he's like, well, I have a really high IQ. And I'm like, what?
Okay.
I'm like,
interesting.
what's your IQ? He's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, then why did you say you have a high IQ?
Yeah,
What
Which
was-
test? Which online test did you take?
I didn't take any IQ.
he just like said he just felt like insecure in
I
the
have
moment.
I have a high IQ too.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's why you're an
What is it?
accountant. Makes more sense.
Dude, it's all those
Whoa,
numbers.
people don't know I'm
man.
an accountant. No, just joking.
You said that. I remember you said
People
that
don't say
somewhere.
that. People don't say
Wait,
that.
what's your IQ?
I don't know, to be honest.
That's this.
I really don't know.
Hey, Michael Jordan never measured his jump, his vertical
Oh.
jump.
That's
True.
So-
Damn.
That's true. I will say I did a left brain, right brain test,
Uh-huh.
and
Mhm.
I got almost 50-50.
Oh, really?
Very
Mm.
close.
Mm.
Very close.
I feel like that stuff is like horoscope to you, though. It's like
it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
When you read into it,
Okay.
like there's some people that are really obsessed with it. I
Yeah.
think when you're too obsessed with things, it's just kind of like
Yeah.
you're really limiting
retracts you.
yourself.
Yeah.
When you
That's
should
funny.
just kind of look at it like just kind of entertain it, you know,
Mhm.
and be like, oh, this is kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because then you get stuck in these categories and you're like, why?
Then you
know-
become
yeah,
extra
yeah.
racist.
Yeah. Then you. Yeah.
Space racism is what I'd like to
Space
call
racism.
astrology.
Space
I'm sorry,
racism.
astrologists,
Then-
but
yeah.
if you're a
I've never heard that, but that's brilliant.
if you're a Sagittarius, I will not talk to you. That's called segregation or whatever. You know what I mean?
My birthday is June 6, 2006.
I don't know what that is.
That's
What's
in the
666.
See, I finally found a content creator that looks like me.
I don't think you guys look
Where?
alike.
Where are you talking about?
My friend calls me a Snorlax, and then you kind of
We-
look more like Snorlax.
Oh, you're like what's the?
All right, we're about to end the show.
Wait, what's the pre-evolution of Snorlax? That's what you are.
Snorlax.
Actually,
is this
I
a-
don't sneak though.
You're
I
more
don't
like
sneak.
you're more like Muck, I think.
Mog?
Yeah, like the sludge ball. That's more
the
you.
one with the big eye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No.
that's more what you.
Isn't there a
represent.
colorful muck? There's a colorful muck.
Yeah, you're that one because it's gay.
Yeah.
the rainbow muck.
Yeah, you're
The
the
rainbow.
rainbow Muck.
I know.
Yeah, because of your choices you make.
Really?
Yeah. That's fair
That's true.
enough.
You're very colorful right there.
Yeah.
I'm just very neutral. This is very Snorlax colored.
Well,
You know what
hey,
I mean?
Snorlax is a tough Pokemon.
Yeah,
Well,
got a lot of health.
Tell me what you do on your podcast. What do you talk about on your podcast a
We just
lot?
get wasted.
Mhm.
We get wasted really bad, and then we just yap. That's it. We yap for an
Well,
hour.
speaking of that,
Yap.
Wait,
hour,
when
hour and a half.
when Fi was on your podcast, he doesn't drink.
That's true. So sometimes people will drink.
Okay. Because I
alcohol.
don't drink. That's
Well,
why.
Yeah.
But
So
how do you get consent from people if they're drunk though?
That's very topical,
They
isn't
accept. They accept.
Yeah,
to be on the
Will
show.
needs to know that.
Because last time I got in trouble by the
Hey,
school.
they accept
Yeah,
to be on
dude,
the show.
this guy got suspended from his class for filming a drunk girl, like doing an interview, like, hey, what's your favorite
I'm
pickup
doing like a
line?
full-on
And then he
block
got
route style.
suspended from
Oh.
his UH class for that.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They-
Which
they-
teacher? No.
Yeah, do you want to give her a shout out
No,
to your
hell no.
dean?
No, she's an ass. I don't want to deal
Whoa!
with her.
What? They called her out. Anyway,
Can you not put me in that?
I would-
clip?
he's gonna get
First,
suspended.
first
too.
of all, during Will talking about it, I'm just gonna have the clip on your face the whole time.
Okay, good.
there we go.
Good.
Right there.
Good.
I'll say that some people they drink alcohol, some people don't. You're right. And of course, I've had politicians. I've had BJ Penn on, right?
You got a BJ Penn?
Damn.
I've had BJ Penn on the show, and funny story. I'll tell that story. So BJ, right? I actually
Below job
wasn't.
Penn.
No, BJ. Honestly, BJ. Shaw's BJ. Great guy.
No, he's a good guy.
I don't care what people say, especially like the crazy stuff he's been saying. Shouts to BJ. He's a genuine person.
That's what I feel.
So what happened was
We like BJ.
I actually didn't I didn't ask him to be on.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
he reached out to you?
His marketing manager reached out to me.
Whoa.
And
Whoa.
it was crazy because I went to a signing, right? He was signing like
Mhm.
posters and stuff like that, and I just wanted to meet him.
Yeah.
Right? And I thought it was so cool. And then one of his best friends saw my podcast, and I was with my buddies. We're drinking, talking, saying some shit.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, I love this. I love what you guys are doing. And he was
Nice.
best friends with BJ, and he said, I want BJ to come on your show. And I
That's
was like,
awesome.
oh, shouts to Johnny. So from there, he communicated with Keiki Lani, which is
Mhm.
BJ's marketing manager or campaign marketing manager.
Okay.
And then Kiki Lani, shouts to Kiki, reached out to me, called me. Actually, Lindsay, shouts to Lindsay, contacted me. From
Okay.
there, they set up to have BJ come over my house.
Mhm.
And then, yeah, that was it.
That's so
What?
sick.
It was so cool.
What is he, a politician or a boxer? I don't know.
I remember
what.
when-
everything.
I was at a rave when I was in high school and he was there, and I just remember him being so
Wow.
drunk.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
when I was like 17 and he was like wasted. This is when he was like still fighting too, and I'm like, oh, this guy might like knock someone out.
Yo,
See?
BJ, yeah, he parties hard.
Yeah, does he?
See, what's
But-
with all
Well,
these
okay, I saw
content
him. I saw him on Big Island at there's a restaurant right by the Kona Airport, and I saw him with
Okay.
his like, daughters.
Okay.
And he was like such a good dad. I was kind of like observing him. I'm like, this guy's such a good dad.
He's so nice.
Yeah, it's like,
The
totally-
media portrays him so.
Yeah.
well, that's what the
negatively.
media does.
That's exactly what media does.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so bad. And I will say.
Look what they're doing to poor Kanye West.
I know.
oh no.
He did that to himself.
Yeah, that's it. Kanye East. Shout out to Kanye East.
Shout out Kanye East.
But but with BJ, I will say like the media portrays him very negatively when he's just a genuine guy.
Yeah.
He's just a little angry sometimes.
Yeah,
when he posts
yeah.
Some stuff that's kind of triggering.
I mean, we get frustrated
We
with
get
how,
frustrating.
with how things are run. Like
Yeah.
it's, yeah.
that's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Politicians. What do you guys? How do you guys feel about politics right now?
Well, we did a podcast with Shelby Pikachu. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
that-
that's my politician.
That's my
Shelby
fault. Yeah, we
Pikachu.
need that guy in our.
Yeah.
I know.
I've never voted before
Okay.
on any election.
I voted.
You should probably start.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like in a band. I have a podcast. I like make movies. Not a lot of time to vote.
To
You know.
vote.
I mailed mine in.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not
so
even.
easy.
I can't even bring myself
Which
to
one
do
did
that.
Which one did you vote? If you want to tell. You don't
Yeah,
wanna
who'd
I
you
don't,
tell?
think
vote
I don't
for?
think I'm at liberty to say.
Why not?
You could.
I mean, it must not be
I
that
probably could.
important if you can't say.
Well, I voted for. I actually voted for Cedric and he lost. in my
Cedric the
district.
Entertainer.
Gates. No, not Clinton.
Cedric Gates. Is
Yeah.
that like Bill Gates' nephew or something?
I have no idea.
I know
Yeah.
Cedric.
Then why did you vote for him if you don't know?
No,
who he
I know.
is?
No, about the
Okay.
the other Gates thing, but No,
Yeah,
out of
Cedric
that.
was
That was
running a senator in Waianae.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
because it's my
Oh.
district. So,
Okay.
Shout out to
Okay.
I know.
yeah.
Okay.
And he comes around to. I see him everywhere. I was like, damn.
Oh well, then
This
yeah,
guy
vote
is
for him.
coming
Vote
out-
for him
coming
if
out
he's
to stuff.
if he's in your life. Yeah, vote for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
He's in your life. Is he out of your life?
I don't know where he's at.
I-
I
I-
have no idea what's
He
up.
didn't
Well,
win.
I'm trying to get Will to run for something.
I'm trying to run for state representative. I don't know why. But
Which one? Which
Dude, let's make some really good commercials. Like, are
Dude,
you
hell yeah.
down with Will?
if anyone
Down
could,
with Will.
incognito mode.
Yeah, incognito mode for all.
I don't know. What if I try to
Getting out
run?
of incognito mode on Google Chrome.
Should I write? Should I run for state representative of Hawaii?
Calling
Kai?
in sick to work and
Hawaii
not
Kai?
getting
Yeah.
fired when you want to go party.
Do you live in Hawaii, guy?
Yeah, I do.
It's an
Okay, so
interesting
that's the first
district 'cause,
requirement.
um,
That's the first requirement.
Yeah, it is.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
I do.
And his he lives with his parents too.
I
And they
know.
own
How
their
that works.
property. They're
Yeah,
not
it's
renting,
crazy.
so-
So what's the problems in Hawaii Kai that you see right now?
The bus, like the the Colonial Highway, first of all, clogs up every morning, and I hate
It does. Honestly,
It's kind of
I
the
love
shit.
living in Hawaii Kai. Like I grew up like
Mhm.
Kapahulu, Kamuki, my whole life, and I'm like one day I'm gonna make it to Hawaii Kai. Now I'm there, and the only problem I have is the road work. Like when they're cutting down trees. That's the only problem I have
See-
because it just it clogs up.
No,
It's-
if there's an accident on
yeah, if
Kalani
there's an
Highway,
accident, you can't even leave.
yeah, you can't even go anywhere.
Interesting.
The
Like
other way, you
sounds
could go
familiar.
from the Kailua side,
Yeah.
but that's like another hour.
Okay.
At
So
least
it-
there's another option for you.
Yeah, it's a good
When-
excuse to
I
call
mean,
off work, though.
Yeah.
When
Is that
something
a-
is down,
Is that a city, state, or federal problem? What do you think?
Federal. I blame
Okay.
It's actually a city problem.
Okay,
But,
the how do you know that?
well,
I mean, I don't. Why did you think that was a federal problem? That's what I want to know. Like, that's more what I'm curious about.
People who built it, maybe I don't know.
what is the federal government, Will?
Oh, see,
who
this.
is the federal
I just
government?
want you. I just want you to guys know this
Why?
is what the podcast is right here.
Why is the federal government?
It is the federal,
And
yeah.
when is the
When-
federal
when-
government?
Yeah.
How is the federal
How
government?
is the federal?
I say city because shout outs to Senator Jared K.O. Hukalole, good friend of mine, right? As a podcaster, right? Because I don't want to look like an idiot, right? So I have to study some of this stuff,
Yeah,
you know, which is stupid because I don't
which
really,
is the opposite of what we do.
I don't really want to know like bills, laws, right?
Yeah.
I didn't want to like talk to BJ about like certain bills.
Yeah, yeah.
But I had to
Yeah.
because
Oh,
I
okay.
want to see what he's.
Okay.
And then
Did-
especially I had politicians on my show too.
Did you? How much? Did he give you a sheet of questions to cover or anything?
Funny thing, no.
No, it was just. Oh wow. Okay.
I didn't even tell him like what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, that's
And-
sick.
And it was cool because
Respect.
like other shows he's been on, they had to do that.
Interesting.
So, but they know what I do.
Yeah.
So they were like, whatever, let's do it.
That's
I'm like,
sick.
all right, cool.
I love
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I actually never watched any of your podcasts. Well, I've listened to some. I've listened to some.
Shout out to my podcast.
I've seen plenty of
No,
clips.
I've seen the clips. So I
I've
don't
seen plenty
actually-
of clips.
No, don't worry about it. It's been
I've seen clips though,
Yeah, dude. Name one clip.
where he was like jumping across the backyard, Waianae, and then. Was it? I don't know. You were like making jokes about Waianae or something.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't even know this.
You're drunk.
You were like
forgot
jumping.
it.
You were jumping and like back and forth like.
Ah,
Waianae.
Yeah,
And you know how you got made a
That
joke
wasn't the
about it?
podcast.
That wasn't the podcast.
Yeah,
But that was the.
that
funny
was
one.
really funny. yeah.
Yeah.
You got canceled, didn't you?
I did, but it was.
No, you didn't.
No, I
Did you
did.
Really?
There were some people that, you know, I mean, there's always going to be people that are negative.
What do you think they're gonna do to this guy when they find out how racist he is?
I'm not racist.
Well, you know, there's always going to be. So I even made. So another thing that went viral was I made a clip from Hawaiian Bros, right, which is a
Okay.
chain restaurant in the mainland, right, that poses as, and I could say this because I
Mhm.
still think they're BS, right?
Okay.
They're acting like, oh, we're authentic Hawaiian cuisine. They put that on their website,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
but they're putting things like Kilauea chicken, Moana Lua chicken.
What the
right?
fuck is that?
Honolulu chicken, right? And it's just these chicken bits, right? They just chop up chicken thighs and then they put different sauces in.
Yeah.
right? And it's
Okay.
like,
Different batter and stuff. Yeah.
they even put batter. It's dry chicken. And then
What the?
You
even-
just got dry chicken. What
How
you
do you
mean?
fuck up French?
and I did a really negative review on them, right? And I put like a Disney song in the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah, I remember.
Mickey Mouse kind of food over
I
there.
can show you the world.
And you know, people thought it was funny, and then there's people that thought negative. They thought, oh, you shouldn't be calling out these people for their hustle, and I agree, You know, they're hustling.
That
like the
that
rest of
happened to Oprah too, like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like putting down McDonald's, and there was like a whole thing about it.
us. I mean,
Whatever, man. It's your
whatever,
opinion.
you know what I mean? And it's this. The thing is, like those people that are hating too, they have things that they don't like as well, right? They just don't say it in a public platform.
Uh-huh.
So same thing with like the whole joke with Nanakuli, you know, couple A and Nanakuli, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's a joke that, you know, growing up, we know West Side, right? There was a lot of violence, gun violence.
Yeah.
And you know, you think like these days it's gotten cleaned up, but it's still bad, and that's really sad actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I actually think
yeah.
it's really bad, but you know, it was supposed to be a joke to be like, hey, we grew up with this kind of humor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then
And I guess people can't take it seriously.
People forgot how to be funny. I think
Yeah, no,
that's
they
what it
do.
is.
Yeah, they're all sensitive, man.
Yeah.
They can't joke.
yeah,
I
and
cannot.
it's a social media. People have opinions, right?
Yeah.
They can say it on a public platform.
Exactly.
And then they can gang up with, you know, certain people. That
There's
think
that
negative.
what's that book, To Kill a Mockingbird, which is all about like mob mentality and
Mhm.
stuff, and you know, it's like they were having these problems like in the 50s, and it's the exact same stuff now,
The
just
same.
on the internet.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's, you know, when people say like you know, the environment has changed, right? Opinions have changed, people have changed.
Mhm.
It's true
Yeah.
because we have access to everybody's things now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no like filter. There's no accountability.
Yeah,
to it.
yeah.
Mhm.
So, so we as people just have to adapt and you know, change the way we
Yeah.
think and then be like, you know, be accepting of like if someone has negative thoughts. Oh, look at this dog.
Wait.
No,
Oh,
that's
wait.
his keys.
Oh no! Wait.
This dog.
Hey, just like it's just
He
like
just
a-
took it. He just took your keys out.
For those that are just listening, this dog just grabbed. Is that Will's keys?
Yeah, that's,
That's
my
Will's
keys.
keys.
Will's
Yeah.
keys.
I-
and
He has a
it's
plushie on his keys.
But I don't. I
That's
don't
a
even
toy.
want to go out.
dropped
I
it.
just-
Oh, you know what? It might have smelled your dog.
Oh,
That's probably what it was. Yeah,
Probably.
smelled your dog.
And
It
then
literally
dropped it on the
picked it
ground.
up.
What
It
a
picked
horn
it up
dog.
out of the cart and
dropped
dropped it on the ground. What a great.
I
dog.
like
Yeah,
that.
like-
See, that dog
Metaphor.
gets the podcast.
There
So, yeah, that dog does.
Let's give a mic to that dog.
Yeah,
I know.
that dog gets it.
But yeah. So what are your? Can I talk about your personal life a little?
Sure. What do you want to know about my personal life?
Okay.
Wait, I'm worried now. What are you gonna say?
What about how personal? are we
Okay.
getting
Okay.
here?
So you told that you're an accountant, right? What does people what does people think about your podcast? Like, does any of your like worker like or boss
Oh, that's so
Really?
funny. All the time.
really?
You know, and even at my new job right now
Mhm.
too.
Yeah.
Like literally the first day I got there, they all like figured it out. They all found out. They're like, "Oh my god, I seen your stuff."
Oh.
And
Yeah,
it's,
that happened to
We're
me.
like
too.
already getting that, and
Yeah.
our podcast is like so low tier.
Yeah.
But see, that's the accessibility of what people can
Yeah,
see.
when I first got hired
Yeah.
at Zippy, so my manager hired me because they saw my
Shout out to
video.
Zippies.
Oh my.
Shout out to Zippy's.
Shout out to Zips. Zips
That's
the
it.
rewards.
Is it Zippy's Kalihi? Where which
Oh, Hawaii Kai.
Hawaii guy.
Zips,
If you
Zippy's
wanna-
Hawaii guy.
If you want to look for Will, he's in the back.
Are we gonna put like politician signs on the Zippy's Hawaii
That's
Kai?
the
Oh,
plan.
Yeah, we could. Yeah. I don't know. My coworker loves my podcast.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Shouts to your coworker.
I know
That's it.
people are always like, "Oh, you guys are so funny." I'm like, I don't know. I think we're idiots. But
I've already. Nah. Yeah.
Yeah, my you know, at everywhere I've worked since
Yeah.
I've been doing this podcast, like yeah, people have reached out and they're like, "Oh my
Yeah.
god, you know, we see your stuff," and it's great because it's like that transparency. You know, like
Mhm.
I'll say for some influencers, right? I know some influencers, they're very like in the influencer world, they're a different person.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, and then when the cameras are off or they're not doing
Yeah.
a selfie, they're completely different.
It's
they could be
true,
very
yeah.
quiet or
It's like that with
whatever.
celebrities too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you know, for me, I just try to be as consistent as possible. Just be the same person.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good. That's a
In
good
or
piece of
offline.
advice. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The other thing is, why I seen you a lot at a nightclub. Me and my boys go to nightclub, and I see you a lot. It was Dorillis. That's her name. Right?
Dolores.
Yeah.
Dolores?
Delirious? Would you say?
I don't even
Delirious.
understand.
Delirious?
Delirious.
Delirious? Oh man.
Uh,
Don't watch this, Dolores.
Shout out to Delirious.
yeah, she's a cool content creator.
Dolores
Do you know her, Will?
Yeah, I've seen her
Okay.
content,
Yeah.
What else?
Like about
Yeah. What are you? What are you into?
What is her content?
Yeah.
like her food video shit.
her food videos? Stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. what is your favorite video from her?
Oh my god.
Since we're putting you on the
Yeah,
spot, you
yeah.
said you like
Okay. Well, she makes like pretty stylistic content. I say like editing is okay.
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 I think I could tolerate. Like I kind of wanna
How
use that as
stylistic?
an idea of like how I should make content.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, you look up to her. She's like a
Yeah.
Her editing.
Yeah, her editing is cool.
Yeah. She actually so on TikTok she has I think 1 million followers.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But in Instagram she's trying to build up that now, so it's like 7.
Well, she
Does-
did ignore my it's funny. She ignored. When I was trying to interview her, she ignored me.
Uh-oh.
She's like, "No, I don't want to do an interview with this guy."
Yeah. How come you get to hang out with her but he doesn't? That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Could it have anything to do with Will shoving a mic? Hey, you want to do an interview?
Oh, so it was that night?
Yeah.
You tried to
But she like declined it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, sucks. Sorry to hear that.
She must
You know,
not.
Dolores is cool. Yeah, we've went to a rave together and stuff like that too.
Okay. Interesting.
Shouts to Dolores, good friend of mine. But
Yeah. See, I don't know. How come he gets to hang out with all these hot content creators and I don't?
oh. No comment on
Yeah,
that.
Gavin,
No
it's
comment on
not fair. How come you get to?
I don't
and he
want to talk
doesn't?
about that. Time to change the subject, buddy.
Oh my
Nice try,
god.
bro.
You know, I will say this. I'm very
Fucking Will.
I'm very thankful for like, cause like Dolores was like someone I met just randomly at like a networking event,
Mhm.
or like just things like a lot of the people I met these days, they're just people that I just happen to be there, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not even trying to like network. I'm just trying to drink,
Or trying to drink?
or like I'm just trying to hang out. You know,
Yeah.
because like
What are you, an alcoholic?
I'm not alcoholic. Luckily I'm not alcoholic.
Hey man, you got a lot of numbers in your head
That's
at
true.
work. I'm sure that.
You know, funny thing about accountants, right? And the accountants that are gonna look at this and they're gonna be like, "That's not true." A lot of them are alcoholics
Yeah.
because they have to have a way to like,
It's a stressful job.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
stressful job.
A lot of film industry people too.
Oh.
It's high functioning alcoholics.
Oh,
Does
interesting.
he look
Yeah.
like an alcoholic to you?
People.
Do I look like an alcoholic?
A little
Really?
bit.
You're a little bit.
Your whole
Oh.
podcast is about drinking.
That's true.
I never thought you were.
Yeah.
thank
Not
Yeah.
like in a bad
I
way.
drink a lot of
not
water.
like
Don't
in
you
a
go to
bad
like church and
alcoholic.
stuff?
I do go to church.
Yeah.
Yeah. I drink a lot of water.
I drink in
actually.
church
Me
too.
You should drink
Shout out to Jesus.
Everyone's closing their eyes to pray. You're like,
Hey, you know,
Sure.
communion is so great, guys.
Wait,
Let me
what?
tell
oh,
you.
Catholic. Oh.
You know, communion is so great. No, they have communion at Christian churches. Too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you drink?
What like my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah,
types of
yeah.
drinks?
Hard liquor?
Oh, interesting.
Soft
I like, okay. So this is a good story, right? So, for the longest time, I loved Mai Tais.
Damn, that is a good story.
No. I would drink Mai Tai. So whenever I go to somewhere like clubs or anything, I would just get a Mai Tai. Now, so I went to Australia, right, by myself.
Ooh.
I did a solo trip to
Yeah,
Australia.
guys, I saw
Soul
that.
Search?
I saw that on your
Soul
story.
searching.
It keeps
And-
popping up in my feed, and I was a little annoyed by,
Oh,
So I think
Annoyed.
gosh.
I never realized how jealous Will was of you. Like I've never noticed that until right now.
Who's the twin?
He's on his phone seething at your life. Why does he get to go to Australia and hang out with hot girls?
and
Oh
here I am crunching numbers at work.
Yeah, just crunching numbers.
Yeah, so I went to Australia, right, the solo trip, for 2 weeks. And I met a ton of people there. And I actually went to clubs there.
Oh, really?
Right? By myself.
Oh
right?
wow.
And then, but it was funny because flying back, I was thinking, wow, how stupid am I? Because I knew nobody out there. But, so one of the people there, shouts to Lily, she introduced me to vodka lemonades.
Oh, okay.
Vodka lemonade.
They're
And
really good.
Now
yeah.
I use it. It's such a
Yeah.
simple drink.
Yeah.
Vodka lemonade with lime. I just drink that.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
So
can
that's-
just get those in the can, or
you could, or you just get a.
oh, you just make them.
Yeah, just make it.
Oh,
Just
okay.
mix it, yeah.
Okay.
And it's great.
Damn, Australia rules.
Yeah,
No,
Australia's
Australia
great.
does grow.
Such a great
Did
place.
you even eat kangaroos there?
I did eat kangaroo.
Was it tasty?
Whoa.
It's like steak.
Oh, what the fuck?
Is it like lean steak or?
Ooh.
What do you got about kangaroos?
Depends
No.
on how well you cook it. Because I actually cooked the steak.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So, if you cook it too long, it gets really tough. So I've had both. I had really tough kangaroo and then really like tender.
Yeah.
So
The tender, you have to like box it, right?
Yeah.
no, I mean, it's actually it's.
Did you fight a kangaroo there?
Yeah, I fed. Yeah,
No,
I fed
fought. You said fought.
Fought.
Yeah,
Right?
did
Oh,
you
did,
fight?
did I fight one?
Yeah.
Maybe verbally.
Verbally, you have some.
Verbally fought them. You
You
know.
have personally something against them, huh?
No. I love kangaroos. I love all animals.
You love all animals, yeah.
Why? What do you have against kangaroos, Squirrel?
They're aggressive, man.
They're aggressive.
Yeah.
No, not all of them.
Some of them.
No,
I heard that they're roadkill.
I think you're-
like on the street, like how deers are on the
Maybe
mainland.
they could be. I
Yeah.
didn't see one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd just like to not go past the fact that Will is generalizing all kangaroos right now, saying they're all aggressive.
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
That's a
ve-
little aggressive.
Yeah.
That's a little aggressive
Yeah.
comment there.
Yeah, you need to broaden your horizons.
Am I discriminating against kangaroos?
Yes.
What did you? What about kangaroos? Have you ever encountered one?
No.
Where have they hit you?
What about the Five Eyes movie, Kangaroo Kids?
Oh my god, that was.
What?
I have no comment on that.
Did you hug the kangaroo? Would you?
Did you get sad?
Yeah, that was sad. That was a sad movie.
Did you think it was a wallaby or a kangaroo?
Kangaroos. I don't even know what it was. Oh my.
That's terrible. Shouts to Fire.
He's a great guy.
No, we had Five Eye as a guest. He was good.
Oh,
yeah, he was
Yeah,
good.
he
Love
was a lot
Five-Eye.
of fun.
Yeah.
That's another guy that hit me up. Back when the pandemic hit, that's when I first met Fire.
Yeah.
2020, and he was promoting his concept, his proof of concept.
Mm-hmm.
What is he, a content creator or a filmmaker? I don't know.
He's a filmmaker, dude.
He's a
Oh,
filmmaker.
okay.
Yeah, he will always say that, and he just loves making movies. He just loves movies in general.
Mm.
So he had a proof of concept, right? And then I decided to. He's like, oh, you know, I told him, hey, could you wanna come on my podcast? And then that was when I was still doing Talk Story with Gavin Sugai. So
Mm.
that's how far back like I knew him. But yeah, it was great. We did a IG live.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was pretty
A
cool.
live
Yeah.
podcast?
Yeah,
Oh,
it was a
yeah.
live podcast. Yeah, it was pretty
Was there
cool.
people watching it?
Yeah,
Oh.
it was people
I
watching.
don't, I don't think I've ever seen an Instagram live that actually has people watching it.
Really?
Yeah, it's always just people join and then they leave. And they
No,
start saying
it was great. It was. I think we had 45 maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
But it was good. It
Okay.
was it was pretty cool. Yeah, shout out to Fight man. That was I interviewed him for over an hour.
What?
Nice. How long
Yeah.
are they usually running?
Well, that was when there was a limit on IG Live, so you
Oh,
could
yeah,
only
yeah.
film up to
Oh.
an hour, and then it would shut off, and then you come back again.
Oh,
So-
I hated that.
I think we talked for an hour and 10 minutes.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
I still have the IG Live actually on my.
Like archived?
Well, it's in my reels, but like you have to
Mhm.
scroll all the way to the bottom.
Nice.
Recently, you've been posting more content than podcasts. Like, what
Yeah,
happened?
food content.
Oh yeah, I saw your podcast in Kahala Theater.
Oh, okay.
I saw that. I was
can
like,
talk
wait,
about
I
that.
know that guy.
I can talk about that.
Yeah.
Um,
How did you? That's pretty sick.
Yeah, that is sick.
So it actually is gonna show up again later on this year,
Oh,
in
yeah.
October to December. But I kind of have a deal with Consolidated Theaters.
Okay.
You know, and then
Oh yeah, the
Nice.
advertisement.
they
Right?
give me a huge discount.
Oh really?
They just love. They just love.
Oh.
And it was because
Hell
a lot of the commercials they have
Huh?
are like car commercials, insurance.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so they wanted variety. So and they love what I do. So they
Oh.
we have a deal, and I show my stuff on there. Yeah.
I
That's
think
sick.
I've seen that too. Yeah.
Very budget deal. So
Oh.
thank
Next
you
time
to
I see you on the
Shout
film,
out Consolidated
Yeah,
Theater.
thank you to Consolidated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would go there.
Hey, we're a free agent. Let us know.
It's in so it'll show up in Kahala Theater
hmm
this time. But the first time I had it was
Wait, that's
in,
where I saw it was Kahala. Was it?
Yep,
Oh, okay.
I did it one in Kahala, and then I did one in the Ward.
Oh, okay.
The Ward one.
Yeah,
I think
Ward
that's
Theater
where I
is
saw it
good.
as at Ward.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that was sick. I was like, holy shit.
Trying to,
Like, I'm seeing
trying
an
to
actual
remember what I
local
was
thing.
watching. It might have been like Dune or something.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I was like, wait, I know this fucker.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
the-
Will was jealous about that too.
Yeah, I don't
don't be
know.
jealous, man. I live a simple life.
Well,
we don't
I
have a
try to.
sponsor like you, man.
Look,
No.
so like when we're kind of discussing ideas how to like uplift our podcast and reach more people, he's always like, "Well, Gavin does this," and I'm like,
Oh no, I live simple. Honestly, I will say this to all podcasters, right? When I first started off, nobody helped me.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing it all on my own,
You did?
right? And to be honest, I still kind of do,
Yeah.
and when I was, it's interesting, right? I was trying to reach out to other podcasters for help,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and this was back in like 2018, and nobody helped me.
Oof.
Nobody.
Oh, really?
You were like ahead of the curve too. That's like.
yeah, you were like
Yeah, and it was weird because so the way I got into podcasting was, so I used to work as an audiovisual technician
Yeah.
for UH, right, or Winter Community College. Shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I broke my leg on the job,
Oh wow.
and I was sidelined for a year,
Mm-hmm.
and I never listened to podcasts prior
Yeah.
to that. So I started to, I started listening to Views with David Dobrik. And
That's a
Jason
good
Nash.
one.
Love that show. In
Did
the
you-
early stages of
I
it.
just want to ask, did you notice in the No Look Back intro with that was very David
yeah.
Dobrik
That was very David-
influenced?
that was
Yeah,
very
that's what
David
I was.
Dobrik.
That's what I was pulling from.
Yep.
The Jason Nash and Dobrik
Yeah,
dynamic.
no, I
Yeah.
picked it up.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
And this, when they first started, it was around that
Mm.
time too, like 2017 to, so I was like sidelined for a year, and I started listening to them,
Yeah.
and I was like, wow, this is like what I want to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Wanna do a
So-
podcast.
I decided after I took out, like I had a surgical rod in my right leg,
Oof.
and after I took out the rod, I was going to start a podcast.
Yeah.
And from there I just started doing it, and nobody, it was very new here. Nobody
Mhm.
did that. Nobody did podcasts.
Not even Keep It Alofa guy?
Kamaka wasn't in the podcast game yet. It was
Mhm.
actually Aaron Sakai, right? And Kavit was part of it. They did a
Mhm.
podcast called Sleep Time's Over.
Mm-hmm.
Loved that show. They did a
Okay.
live show
Okay.
Interesting.
at Next Door.
Mm.
I'm sorry, not Next Door. The Gatsby, where the Gatsby is.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it before? Workplay.
yeah.
Yeah. Workplay. Yeah.
Workplay.
Mm.
So Aaron Sakai, good
Okay.
friend, love that guy. They did a hip hop show, which is great. I love
okay.
I love
Okay,
what they
okay.
did, and they had live performances and stuff too. So they were in the podcast game. So they were one of the guys that I
Yeah.
like. We always teamed up.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know,
How come you didn't do a show on KTUH or anything? You just
like
decided
with the news channels.
No, the KTUH. Yeah, the
radio
KTUH.
station, Yeah.
They have their own radio shows, I think.
That's how I started. That's why my buddy had a time slot and we would just go on and like talk shit over the radio.
I don't know if you ever,
Talk shit.
You could
Yeah.
do
Would
that.
you do
Yeah.
that? Can you do that?
You could do
we,
that.
we did. So we had this one. I had like a voice changer. So it, it's like sounds like in documentaries like when they're trying to hide the viewer. So we had this guy on and we said he was a CIA agent, and he was
Oh.
we were taking callers and he was dropping all this. He's like, yes, Area 51. He's just
Oh, that's
dropping all
funny.
this stuff. And
Oh, okay.
it was really funny, yeah.
Oh.
And we got people like years later that the guy that was doing the voice changer, someone at his work like 3 years later was like, yeah, I used to listen to KTUH and talked about that episode. And I
That's
thought it was
funny.
so funny. I was like, damn, I didn't think anyone listened to it.
Yeah, you'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be
listen,
surprised, audience.
You know.
So you get to talk crap on your podcast or no?
Yeah.
I do not talk crap on the podcast.
Why not?
Why not?
It's not that type
Do
of
you
podcast.
do you have fun like in your life?
Do I have fun?
Yeah.
To be honest, no.
Oh my
I'm a
gosh, we gotta
workaholic.
change that, man.
How
I'm
do
a
you have fun?
workaholic.
How do you have fun?
I play Marvel Rivals right now. That's what my
Marvel
main
Rivals,
fun is.
huh?
Yeah.
I've never played it.
Who's your main? Who do you use your main?
When I'm playing with my friend who plays Hulk, I play Iron Man. Otherwise, it's
Is that like a good
Punisher.
team?
Yeah. The green beam does double damage.
Oh, there you
Double
go.
damage.
There you go.
Is that your
Sorry,
team name, the
I've
Green
only seen
Beam
clips.
team?
Yes, we call it the green beam. 'cause that's what it
Green
is.
beam?
Yeah,
The
Iron Man has
green
like a
beam.
super good ability, like when he uses.
Do you want to turn on that
his
light? It's
beam.
getting darker.
Yeah, we can use that. Like.
I bumped up the ISO on that camera.
Okay.
It's honestly pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I don't.
Shout out to
I don't-
Sony
I don't-
FX3.
Yes, sir.
But that camera is now useless. So
Wait, why is it dead already?
it's gonna be too dark.
No, we can use that light too, right
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Just have to press the light.
Let me see.
Or press
But
the
yeah,
button,
what do you do for fun? You podcast? You like,
I hang out with my friends, but most of the time I'm hanging out with my friends. We all talk about work, so
damn, that's
it's like
boring.
That's
work.
not fun.
That's
I do a lot of things. I distract myself with work
Why?
Oh,
because I have a lot of shit to do.
You should go to like
no. Me
nightclubs
too.
and
Me too.
I don't
have
really.
a lot of
I
stuff to
don't
do.
really. I don't really like. I think clubs ain't for me.
Oh, you guys should
Parties
see
ain't for
my
me.
calendar.
You go to nightclubs like every week, like my friend Jet. Like he goes there.
No.
He goes to district
been,
every
Wait,
week.
I've been
okay.
pulling back.
You like network and stuff though.
I do. But
Why do you go nightclubbing then?
No. I've been pulling back. I cannot. It's too much. I'm too old.
Jet goes there
No, I'm
every
too night.
fucking
I'm
week
too
in
old.
district.
I'm too old for that. I'm too old.
Will has eyes all in every nightclub. Oh, Gavin's
No,
here.
I see you like every time I go to
Yes.
this K-pop night stuff, and then the other one I don't
That
know.
one is because I get invited and I don't have to pay.
But it's also a networking thing.
Yeah,
right?
I also get in for free because the Angela.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys, getting in for free to places.
I just go. I
Jeez.
just get it for free because they just, so I can just drink. Or something.
Oh my god.
How much do you spend on drinks? Holy shit!
They give you free drinks too?
There's people that give you free drinks. Yeah,
Damn.
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 I don't drink.
it's a great.
I want to
it's a
give
great
you a
life.
free drink one day.
Thank you.
I'm gonna slide it over
That's
to
why
you.
a lot of people. That's why. Oh, I gotta check if it's. You know.
You know what I do?
We'll
I
top
get
it off a
refeed.
little bit.
You might have to use a horse tranquilizer. I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
You know what I?
It's not working. We need something
He's still awake.
stronger.
Why is he not? He's just drowsy. I'm like, I need ibuprofen.
Yeah.
we put it in his drink an hour ago and he's only yawned.
You know what I drink? I drink that vodka straight out of the bottle.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's
Okay,
a little
well.
intense.
Or tequila. I don't know. Whatever. works.
Yeah.
I used to drink like that when
Yeah.
I was like 19, 20.
Yeah, that's like
I
him.
That's
I
like
don't
my
do
me
that.
and my zippy coworker. We just like chug that shit
Well, you drink at work,
after.
after work. Okay.
Do you mix it with like the mac salad or like the Korean fried chicken?
Korean
No, we don't mix any.
You don't mix the
vodka
the
Korean fried
vodka
chicken
Korean
that sounds
chaser.
good though.
or like rum, rum chili or something.
Oh, that sounds good though.
When you're on lunch at Zippy's, what do you get?
I get
For your lunch
anything.
break.
I get anything what I want, as long as it's like under $15, which
Well,
is kind
So you
of.
can't get the oxtail soup.
Yeah, I was
No.
gonna say, man, that oxtail soup.
No, funny story with that. Someone got fired stealing an oxtail soup.
Just one?
Just
Yeah,
stealing?
just one
Just
oxtail
one? They
soup.
got
How did
fired.
they steal it?
What they didn't like
They
bring
just-
it in, probably.
No,
or-
they just put it in the container and they just took it home.
Whoa.
Whoa.
They got fired for that. That's how strict with the oxtail soup.
Hey, man, that oxtail soup
But you
is
could-
fire.
But you could steal anything else like chili and all that, but you can't steal the oxtail too.
Mm.
You could wait. What? You could steal the chili.
I guess.
Whoa. Whoa.
Shout out Zippies.
Shout out to
Yeah, we could.
What's Zippy's slogan? I don't even. Zippies,
don't
you
know.
can steal the chili.
Yeah, because I guess people like to.
Can I
sell
get
it
like
out.
3 pounds of chili?
Yeah,
right
can
now?
we get some
Can we
buckets?
steal it?
I probably yeah.
Can we get buckets right now?
Hey,
How about the fried chicken? How about the fried
Will's,
chicken?
Will's
Well,
boss
I-
says, "What are you doing? Oh, I'm taking out the trash."
I want like 6 pounds of back salad.
I don't know. I don't think my.
I know that is the best mac salad.
I don't think my coworker really. I don't think they really watch my podcast deeply to notice, but usually I get a donut. They throw away the
Well,
donut.
I can send it to them personally, and
Oh,
you
yeah,
know, if
they
they.
should. I honestly. But you know what I do after like when the closing hours, I take the donuts, but they always throw it out, and I give it
Uh-huh.
to my friends.
Mm.
I gave it to Nikki the other day.
Are you gonna get in trouble if they hear this?
I don't know.
I feel like
That's
that's
what you
perks
should
of
be
the
doing.
job,
Yeah,
maybe.
there you go.
Yeah.
Well,
Should be
you're
doing
not
that.
supposed to because of food poisoning or blah blah blah
Mm.
whatever. But honestly, if you're throwing it away, like, no, why not just give it? to
Yeah.
people?
What do you think about Napoleon Bakery? Do you think it's good? You
Yeah.
think it's really
Yeah,
good?
but
Mm.
not only you
I
think.
like it.
I know it's like,
What is
I
there
like
something
it.
wrong with Napoleon Bakery?
I don't know.
I
Is
th- I
there something
think
wrong
it's
with Napoleon Bakery?
I think it's kind of mid.
Yeah, Zippy's is mid.
No,
No,
Zippy's
Napoleon-
is good.
No, Zippy's
the,
is
the
good.
bakery I
Talking
think is a
about
little mid.
Napoleon.
No, I would prefer LL Loco Moco.
We're talking
Oh.
about bakery right
Over
now.
at
Will.
Napoleon's Bakery?
Yeah, over Napoleon.
Third time.
Napoleon Bakery?
Really back
Napoleon
in.
Bakery is. I feel like Diamond Head Bakery is better.
Diamond Head Grill, you mean?
You really don't want to answer whether or not you like Napoleon's
I do not.
Okay.
I'm okay. Oh no, sometimes it's good
How
if,
about-
if you're craving sugar.
How about Diamond Head Bakery or Locomoco from L&L?
Loco Moco from LL.
Oh, damn.
What about Rainbows? Rainbows Drive-In.
Oh man, that one's
That's my favorite.
That's even better.
It's so good. It's so cheap too. It's like $10.
It's insanely.
Yeah.
What if they
Zippy's
change
Loco
the-
Moco's like $16, man. I don't know what's
What if
wrong
they
with
change
you.
their mascot to like the rainbow muck, for
Yeah,
Rainbow's
right.
Drive?
Yeah. And then you could like
What do you
be
think
it.
about that?
Yeah.
What do you
Like,
think
at
about
the
that?
anime convention, you could like dress as Rainbow Muck.
Yes.
My
But it has to be
God.
actual sludge, though. I don't want to see fake sludge. It
Yeah.
has to be actual sludge.
What are you sponsored by Zippy's or something?
Yeah, shout out to Zippies.
Are you actually?
No.
Are you a Zippy's ambassador?
No, I don't know if I can talk about my sponsorships.
Oh, well, whatever.
No, I mean like Zippy's ambassador. I thought
Like
you
my
were-
contracts or my past contracts. I don't think
Mhm.
I can talk about that. Because there's some I had to decline. Because, the thing about like sponsorships
See,
too.
how do you become a Zippy's ambassador then?
I mean, they have their own marketing team.
Wait, I want to hear what you're gonna say. Don't let this guy interrupt
Well,
it.
for contracts, for certain contracts, there's some companies, right, bigger companies that'll
Mm.
reach out, and I've had to decline some of them because some reasons maybe they want you to be a certain
Yeah.
way, right?
Yeah,
And, I'm
yeah.
not a sellout. I don't want to change the product that I'm giving.
Yeah,
yeah,
because that's
'cause-
why people watch it.
Yeah,
yeah.
You're like Tommy Eats. You're like honest,
That's okay. We'll go
Hey,
with that.
you're like Kanye West.
Hey,
honest.
well, Kanye East because I'm Asian,
Yeah.
and I'm black, so.
Wait.
But yeah, that's what I can say about that.
Nice.
You
Would
know,
okay, then who's your favorite food content creator? Name one.
favorite food
Yeah,
content.
from locally from here, local from here.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I could name all three.
Taylor, I like
All three.
Taylor.
All three of those.
Townie Tay, Taylor.
I like Gordon Ramsay.
Townie Tay, yeah, Taylor's great. Karina, shout out to Karina.
5 Foot
5 Foot Foodie. Third one.
I think when I was single, I was
Mm.
probably simping over Karina for the whole time.
Whoa.
You still simp over
Oh.
girls.
No, I
and
don't.
you're-
I don't.
And
I
you
don't.
have a girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend. I don't.
I have a funny story. Well, I'll say my. I'll tell you how I met Karina after. But my third one. I like Kelly Sharoma. I like the way she presents herself. Yeah, Kelly's great. I know Kelly too.
See,
So-
most of them it's always like the hot girls that's like eating the food and this.
It's almost like that's what advertising is drawn to.
I know, like in the content creating world, it's always
Yeah.
that.
And it's funny because we're all at the same parties every time.
Mm.
It's the same people.
It is.
Literally.
It really is.
Yeah.
And then the guy's the one that's like brutally honest about the food. It's always the Tommy Eats is
Well,
like.
Taylor's always like,
Mhm.
oh, let me drink this tea. It's so good. Like, that's how she talks, right? I could say that. I could make fun of her because I
Yeah.
know her. But, but yeah, that community, that food content. It's interesting because people see my stuff now. They see like I do a lot of food content, right? And the way I got into it was from the ad that I had at Ward Theater.
Mhm.
And one of the marketers saw that I was doing stuff. They loved the podcast. They invited me to an event, and I said, yeah, I want to, I would film some stuff for you guys. And then I went, and then from there, one of the main marketers, like Toby Tamaye, he reached out
Toby
to me.
Two Picks.
Yeah, Toby Two Bigs. Yeah, and then he reached out to me. He's like, I didn't realize you wanted to do food content. I was like, I just want to eat.
You just want to
I
eat.
just want to eat.
Just want free food.
You just
and,
want free. That's the
and
perk
then-
of being a food content creator, right? You get free food.
Oh, there's a lot
Yo,
of
you
there's a
yeah.
lot
don't
of
want
good
to
perks.
talk about.
There's a lot of good perks. And then I met Karina. Melissa Chang I already knew
Mhm.
before I went to the event. So there was all the big marketing guys, and then
Yeah.
from there I just kept doing stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to do food content too. Like it seems fun.
It's fun. It's good fun.
I
We
did-
could like
what?
combine food content.
I
with
did
the
actually film for
podcast.
Tommy Eats before. You know Tommy Eats?
Tommy Eats, yeah.
Yeah, I filmed his podcast. He was roasting me on his podcast.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was
His
so
podcast?
funny. I forgot what he said, but he said something really funny.
What was he roasting?
It was just like degrading me on the podcast. It was so funny.
Sounds a lot like
so
our
funny.
podcast.
Yeah, it was something what you would say.
You know what Will is? He's George Costanza from Seinfeld. Like he brings the humor. Just these situations that would never exist in any other context.
He kind of looks like him too.
He does a little bit, yeah.
Just have to shave your head a little bit.
Take that.
You got a little bald spot.
What's,
you know?
what's your favorite food content creator?
I don't watch Fade. I
Kampai
don't watch. This is
Sugai.
why Kampai Sugai, because I don't know anyone else.
Hey,
Just
I
joking.
know that's mine.
Oh, thank you so much. No, I always tell people I'm a podcaster. I don't tell people I'm a food influencer or anything. I love being
You should
podcast.
be in a food content creator. Let's like make a food content.
I feel like
event.
podcasting's
Yeah.
so broad. It kind of fits in
Yeah.
like
I
a
just
lot of
love
stuff.
doing it. It's
Yeah.
just-
See, let's make a food content together.
Let's make a food
like which
content.
one?
Like Korean food.
Like what kind of food?
Mukbang? I don't know.
Mukbang.
I don't know.
Will, we need you to lose weight. Come
oh
on.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Sprout. You're gonna go to a healthy place. You know?
Yeah.
yeah
Health
that's fun.
food, yeah.
Whole Foods, right?
Oh, Whole-
Yeah.
Down
Yeah.
to earth. Mhm.
Yeah, no, Chris could be filming
to
me and it'd
heaven.
be like,
I'd film you at Down to Earth. Yeah.
yeah, we.
Well,
could,
you're gonna get a down to earth.
I don't know.
He's gonna order from some hippie girl. like,
Oh my god.
oh, could I get the? Oh,
Just don't simp over. Just don't simp over.
I would order anything, man.
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
Like what? Like what's the first thing you would order?
At Foodland?
Down to earth.
Fuck. I don't know, some vegetarian food. You know, like
They have
you
no
know-
meat in
You know,
that
if you
store.
like, there's like a salad bar in the back. Like, I would like get some salad.
Yeah. So you'd review salads.
Yeah.
The lettuce here is so good.
But for whatever reason, if it's like a skinny girl that's doing it, it makes more sense. But if it's like people like me, it would be like, who the fuck is making a review about
I
salad?
would trust your opinion on food over a
That's
skinny girl.
You
What
don't?
the
You think
fuck?
so?
They don't know what to
I-
eat.
That's a good point because why would you trust someone that just grazes the
Yeah.
whole
See, this is the marketing
versus
thing,
someone
I
that
think.
just pounds food?
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why don't we get you doing stuff at like Zippies? You know what I mean?
Zippy's gonna hate me.
You know,
Stick
Well-
your hand in the oxtail soup.
Oh my god.
get fired for stealing.
I could talk shit about Zippies all I want, but I don't want to say it until I get fired from that job.
You might get fired soon.
All right, just so you know, that's
After-
the point of this podcast
When-
is
when?
for Will to get fired from Zippies.
Wow.
We're seeing how far we could push it.
Damn.
Yeah, you're telling people to steal.
No, no.
No, no, no. He
Don't-
didn't say that.
Don't steal. Don't
He
steal.
said he said someone
if you-
stole.
If you're a worker, I think you have a right to, because people work there like 10 hours a day, and they don't get treated well. So I think
Oh my god.
Oh, shout
Okay.
out to Zippies, bro.
no. This is what my manager said. Okay, the work is shit, but the people are nice, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's why I'm staying. Because people
Okay.
People are
Is that a
lovely.
motto at Zippies?
Yeah.
Work is shit.
Like
The
yeah.
work is shit, but the people are lit.
Did they
Yeah.
put that on the like, right underneath the
like
sign?
that's with any fast food restaurant. Like if you work
Yeah.
at a fast
Well,
food restaurant.
okay, the thing about fast food restaurants, and I've only noticed this through you, is it's really easy to like call in sick or like you got to do a lot
Oh,
to get
no.
fired.
Yeah, that's true.
Are
Like they give
Same.
you a lot of like leeway for stuff.
Wait, are you union? Are you union?
No,
No, really.
I think I am.
That's
Oh, probably I
interesting.
am.
No, not
Yeah, if
as
you
a
don't know,
dish-
you're
yeah.
not.
I don't think I am.
Not
Oh,
as a
interesting.
dishwasher.
No.
Come on, man.
Well, so that's how you get all your food. all the scraps. You think all the scraps before you wash the dish.
Well, right now the spicy Korean chicken, dude, that thing's busting, bro.
Spicy cream chicken.
It is bussin', no cap.
How much?
No.
Is it? How much is it?
18, I think, 17.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
expensive.
It is expensive.
How much? How much are they giving you though? What's the portion?
Like a lot. They gave me a lot.
Did you take a lot, or,
No,
or they
no.
gave you a lot?
No, my chef, they cook a lot. So, I mean, we throw it out after anyway. So
Interesting.
I'd rather take a lot. Yeah, just,
So I was working on American Idol the past week, and
Oh yeah.
we wrapped up last night. They did the whole thing. It was Ryan Seacrest,
did my
all those
camera
guys.
just die?
Yeah, no, I had to cut your camera. It ran out of storage.
Oh, it did.
Oh,
This is why you need a second card, man. Mine's going. We only need one
that's
camera.
so important.
We only
Yep.
need one camera.
Yeah.
But so we wrap up like all the contestants and
Mm-hmm.
shit, and then the stage manager he goes, Ryan forgot his hat. Who wants it? Like Ryan Seacrest. It's like one of those like beach what's the word, like straw hats.
interesting.
And I'm like, I'm taking it. Like
Oh, that's cool.
so I had to give it to my girlfriend. I'm like, this is Ryan Seacrest's hat.
Oh, that's cool.
Someone bought it for him in the gift shop.
It was blessed by.
He
Ryan
wore
Seacrest.
he wore it for like 30 minutes probably.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But that's what I get to take.
Who are the judges now? I can't remember. Is it Katy Perry?
No,
going?
I thought it was Katy Perry going into
Oh,
it, but
really?
it wasn't. They replaced her with Carrie Underwood.
Interesting.
Yeah, which not as cool.
Okay.
I heard some tea on Katy Perry.
Oh,
Are you
really?
allowed to
she-
talk
I-
about that on the podcast?
I heard she throws some parties when she's in town.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. You've probably heard about him.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sure you
No,
have.
You have
I'm
heard
pretty
about
sure.
that.
Yeah, you've
Shout outs
heard.
to Katy
Shout
Perry,
outs to
man.
Katy Perry.
Katy's so cool.
Katie,
man.
hey, you ever want to do a
Cool,
project
man.
in Hawaii? I'll work for you in a heartbeat.
Let's go.
Yeah, no,
Judging.
I would work for that.
I'll be your camera guy. Let's do it.
Throwing the parties.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
You
Oh,
what
my.
have you heard? Do you want to say it?
What
have you heard?
I don't know if I should say.
Just say it.
I
Just
don't know,
say
do
it.
you like
Say it.
work in the film
This
industry?
I work in all industries. That's the podcasting way.
What about the adult industry?
Wait, I
Well.
want to hear what you get.
No.
What have you heard? What have you heard?
I don't know. I shouldn't say that.
Okay, all right.
I should say.
Okay.
Because they're epic parties.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Right. But I don't want to share locations because then people are gonna just hang out. Over
Yeah.
there, you know.
Yeah, and they're
She's
gonna
got to
prob-
do another music video so Will could go.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. For me, I get like noticed in public sometimes, but they're like, "Oh, I saw your Chris's Instagram, and they watched the podcast."
Dude,
right?
I'm like not exaggerating. Every time I run into someone I know, they're like, dude, I've been watching the. I'm like, why? Like, what?
For me, it's like most of
Well,
the
it's
people I
fun.
don't even know. Like, I would go to Easy Music Center, and they would know me, and like, okay.
Yeah, it's so
That's cool.
random.
Yeah, it is random.
For
what
you
about
getting
you?
roasted?
Like,
For you getting roasted though? No, I'm
Yeah.
just joking.
No, Will has funny stories too.
Okay,
well,
good.
what about
Yeah.
you? What about you? Do you ever get like?
Yeah, what's the weirdest like interaction you've had
Yeah.
with?
Okay, so I'll say this one. So there was one instance in Australia, right? I got noticed, and
Oh,
it's funny because when I did
wow.
my solo trip,
Yeah,
I thought I knew nobody, but someone recognized me, and I
that's
didn't
actually pretty cool.
and I didn't have my hat on, which is weird because people would know when I wear my hat,
Yeah,
and they approached me. Oh, I forgot their name. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But they approached me and they're like, "You're Kampai Sugai," and I'm like, "Whoa, what
Damn.
the heck is this? I'm in another country, you know." It was in Sydney. Yeah, it was so cool. We were just talking story, and they were saying they wanted to start their own podcast, and I was like, "Yeah, totally do it." Like hit me up if you need some advice.
Well, do you get like scared because people might threaten and then go to your
Nah,
house?
No, because
I'm scared a little. I'm a little scared.
I'm never scared of it.
Because what I say probably might be sensitive.
And honestly, it's because I live by everything I say on that podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I live by it.
That's a good. Yeah.
And
that's good, yeah.
and then even the content I throw out there, I live by it because if I don't want to give anybody some BS thing
Mhm.
that I
Yeah.
don't believe in.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. And that's the whole thing. Like when I was talking about sponsorships, right? Because sometimes you get sponsored by companies that people are like, I don't believe in this company.
Yeah, you can't swear now. You can't.
you can't do this.
yeah.
You can't do that. And then people think
It's
you're
ruined a
sellout.
lot of
Yeah.
like Twitch streamers, like the Fortnite guy talks about it.
And
Yeah.
all the
Fortnite
OnlyFans.
guy.
Yeah, what's his name?
content
Ninja, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja.
Fortnite man.
Yeah.
Fortnite
They
Ninja?
ruined him. Poor Ninja.
And it sucks because like you have to battle. There's always a balance where you battle between money and the
Integrity,
community
yeah.
and integrity.
Yep.
And I always go towards integrity. That's why I'm an accountant because
Yeah.
I could handle with the money. I could.
Mhm.
I'm getting paid anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So it's always the integrity part for me.
Well, do you get paid doing your podcast?
I've had yeah.
But you think you have a job, so it keeps you stable? Yeah, like in any creative process.
I would love to do podcasting full time.
See, that's what I want to do too.
But the thing is, like, I don't know how long content creating itself will survive.
Oh.
Okay,
yeah.
what do you mean by that?
So-
Elaborate.
So, like, all of this could go away
Yeah.
Yeah.
in an instance, right? And then the thing about, like, we had a glimpse of it with TikTok,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
The
TikTok.
The
They
TikTok
pulled
ban,
it. Yeah.
when they pulled it, that screwed over so many people.
Mhm.
And then some of them are committing suicide. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's crazy, right? So it's like people don't have like certain plans and different industries. So
Yeah.
that's why like for podcasting, I'm just doing it because I love the community that I'm speaking to, right? And the people that I meet, right? And what I'm
Mhm.
doing, and then I just know that at some point that could all go away.
Yeah.
And if I can make a living doing it, that's great.
Mhm.
But if I do something, if I'm like working a corporate job and then working up the ladder, blah 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 blah, and doing my podcast on the side, that's great too.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah,
Yeah.
basically like working in film jobs.
Yeah.
Like that's what I want to do. Like I want to work in the film job, but I want to still be funny on content creating.
Yeah. And I think when people go into like podcasting or like any kind of industry, even like like the food content industry, if they want to like be successful, they shouldn't go into it thinking they're gonna get paid
Yeah.
and or even like filmmaking. Like
Filmmaking's the same.
never
Yeah.
go into it because like you're like, oh, I want to get rich really
Yeah.
fast, right?
Yeah,
You want to
that's
get
a
rich,
bad-
sell property, or
Yeah.
like, yeah.
It's a bad mentality. Like, do it because you love doing it,
Yeah.
even if you're not getting paid. And then, who knows? Like, I don't want to make promises, but like, if you stay consistent, then your passion will pay for itself.
Yep.
Yeah. And I've truly believed in that. So I just do whatever. I don't really
Okay,
care.
You know,
I'll drink whatever. Who cares?
yeah. Shit. Next time I should have brought some drink. I should have brought some drinks.
That's okay. I honestly, I don't. People think I drink all the time. I don't. I honestly, I don't drink.
You're
all
a
the time.
social drinker.
I'm a
You-
social
yeah.
drinker.
So you only drink when there's a hot girls out there.
I only drink if I'm around hot chicks.
No, I just. I
That's,
drink,
honestly,
I
that's
drink
something what I used to do. Like I'll be honest,
Yeah.
that's something I would do.
whatever. Oh, jeez.
If
I
was,
don't ever do that.
if I was single, I would have.
I don't drink unless there's hot
That's
chicks
what. That's
around.
what me and Jay
Why?
used to
Why
do.
though? Can we like dive into that? Is it like
what kind of hot
Here we
chicks?
go.
Yeah.
Or like Asian ABGs, you know.
ABGs.
Yeah.
The ABCs.
The ABC.
the ABC,
Only if it's
yeah.
a girl working at ABC store.
But they always have like they always have at least like
She
10.
accounting.
They always have like 20K followers on Instagram for some reason. I
Oh, yeah?
swear,
Whoa. Which
Whoa.
ones?
I'm
What
not
are we
gonna say.
talking
I
about?
know. I'm not gonna say.
20K.
Yeah.
Specific ones.
So he's talking about the girls that have like tattoos and like,
okay.
you know, like fake
They,
tits.
What
No,
kind
not
of-
fake tits. Not fake tits.
Oh, not
Not fake
okay.
tits?
No, but if
you
you go to
felt
if you go to district, you would know what I'm talking
Well-
about. If you go to district on Friday night,
Honestly, you go to district. There's all Filipinos over there.
no, there's Chinese.
Whoa.
What is that? So confident. No, there's Chinese too.
There's a lot of Filipinos over there.
I went to district, but
attention.
I don't really have fun because I have a girlfriend now. But
Yeah.
but
So you don't
honestly,
have
So
any
you go
fun?
out clubbing.
so I could
And-
interview more people,
So okay.
or I kind of want to
And
network.
your girlfriend's at home. Like
I kind of wanted to. I kind of go around with Jet sometimes because I want to network, but then I found out it's not like a place to network.
Well, what would you? Who would you?
You would never network.
This is the one guy to network with. And
Yeah, that's why I go to. I went to K-pop night, and I thought I wouldn't
Yeah.
have fun, but I met Gavin.
Well, that's a that seems like a cool thing though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
K-pop nights, dude. There's a lot of these K-pop girls, man. They're all something else.
Are they 20K followers? Is that
Yeah.
true?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Wait, I'm gonna look up how many followers you have.
I don't reach 10K. I want to reach
Okay.
10K, but I don't know.
Wait, what do you do at K-pop night? Do you like mingle with hot girls?
No, I just there to hang out. Like,
Well,
I get invited, and I'm like, yeah, I just want to hang out.
Damn.
I don't go with any expectations. No
Damn.
expectations at all. I don't really care. If I meet someone, I don't care. If I don't meet anybody, I don't care.
I guess it's a good networking opportunity.
I just want to hang out.
Yeah.
That's all.
So you're
That's
going
all
to Timon concert in March? You know,
I don't know. Maybe I did get invited.
Are you asking him out on a date?
no, I would definitely.
You would definitely date him?
No, I'm gonna go with
Oh.
my girlfriend.
Oh.
He could be my side man.
Sideman.
No, that sounds gross.
Whoa.
That sounds gross. I don't wanna be a side
That was a bad visual. in my-
terrible.
Was it wingman? Oh no.
It's wingman, but
Yeah.
side
Yeah, it
man.
was not
sounds-
sideman.
I just
It
imagine
was not.
like a motorcycle with the sidecar and like the chick's the
Oh, I
motorcycle.
definitely can't fit that sidecar. Sideman. I'm gonna be on the very far side
Oh my god.
away. Yeah, honestly, these days, yeah, and I'll say in my younger days, I've always had expectations going to clubs and
Mhm.
raves. I would have expectations. Like, I want to meet these girls. There
Yeah.
was one rave I went to. This is back when they were doing it at like Hawaiian Waters.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I remember there was like these 3 hot girls that were like, I was just dancing with. I didn't even care. I was like, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna drink, whatever, who cares? And that was like when I was 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, now, I'm 32 now, right?
Okay.
And it's a different age for
So you're
me. It's a
old then.
different time for me. So I just
Mhm.
want to settle down and like, I don't really care at that point. Like I don't go into expectations, just
Mhm.
whatever.
Mm.
Yeah.
What
Hell
about you,
yeah.
Kaino? What do you do?
I miss the rave days.
I don't do.
I want to see Kainoa. What's your rave? Do you have any
I
rave story?
have not gone to a single rave or club or anything.
Were you in for
I-
filming?
I'm not.
You been for
Interested.
filming?
I went for filming.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've never, like,
oh,
filmed
I
something?
have actually. Shout out CJ Edu. He needed a B cam, second cam.
Oh.
I don't know. I held his camera for him in the club. I did not like that. I mean, I like shooting for him, but
You held? You just
Yeah.
held it?
yeah, I just like put it up since he's short, so I gotta put it all the way up here. Sorry, CJ. I had to put it up here because I forget which artist we were
Yeah.
following that day.
Shout
but,
out CJ.
But
Was it Tygo?
Yeah.
Was it
It was
Tygo?
actually Little Wayne.
Oh.
This is what I've noticed. Like, if you're people
Was
that
it P.
film,
Diddy?
people who film like
Damn.
nightclubs and stuff,
I'm waiting for the P Diddy collab with Kanye
Wait,
West.
dude. People who like film nightclubs and stuff they're doing the most ghettoest shit ever. They would like go. They would go to
Oh,
listen.
Oh,
Shout
like
out.
who?
Listen, they would go to Best Buy and then buy like the camera and then they would film it and return it back the next day. I don't know.
I mean-
What is they do that?
But you gotta respect their hustle.
I
You
know.
gotta respect their hustle.
Hey man, those Best Buy return policies are
What?
good.
They're
Hey, those
good.
cool
Is that
at-
true?
Those
Yeah.
Kodak
They're
cameras are
good.
great.
Yeah, they're good.
They're good. Yes, they're good. You
Oh.
can do exactly what you said
Yeah.
and make bank.
Damn.
damn.
Yeah,
I
you
should
gotta
see
respect the
There's a
hustle.
return on investment for sure.
Yeah.
But
I guess.
That's why you gotta put yourself out there. Well, you gotta
Yeah.
get to those clubs. Be like, hey, I'm a top-notch creator.
See,
buddy.
that's why you
Yeah.
have
I'm not incognito.
Dude, we should do podcasts
Oh,
in the
yeah.
clubs.
Whoa,
And then it's
there we
like, but it's
go.
like blasting music so you can't hear what we're saying.
Can we do it at the K-pop night?
You could do it the K-pop night. Yeah.
Next month there's the one with time in.
Go right in the middle. People dancing.
You're right in the middle of the mosh
Podcast
pit.
right there.
We're going to do one at Kawaii Con.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
Wanna
that's
come
going to be a
that?
fun one.
I cannot say right now what I'll be doing at QuaiCon, but I'll be there.
I have a panel.
What do you mean
Yeah.
you can't tell me? You can't
Because
tell me
I have
you-
to talk to the coordinators on what I'm doing.
Who's
I
the
don't wanna say it
coordinator?
without say, I don't want to.
Zarly?
No, Zarly's the media.
Oh,
Oh,
then
he
what
actually
do
he
you
reached
do?
out to me too, but
Oh,
Can I do the media?
I told you what to do.
Oh yeah.
Zarly asked me if I wanted to do the walk around volunteering to
yeah.
capture stuff, and then I sent it to Will.
Oh yeah.
And then he didn't fill it
and then
out.
you didn't do it.
didn't
You're
fill it
asking.
out.
You're asking.
Well,
me-
there's your
Yes, you
answer,
can. I
Will.
sent
Yeah, I,
you.
had
Fill it
to,
out.
yeah, I forgot to fill
I
it
could,
out.
I could send you again, but
Yeah, I'll
There's
fill
your
it out
answer,
again.
Will.
Damn.
Damn, I was
Damn.
too busy.
See, that's what I said. You gotta put yourself out there. You just gotta get out there.
Just gotta.
You just gotta get out
There's
there.
gonna be
That's
a
what
lot
I
of-
do. I just get out there.
That's the
But-
difference between
but I-
you and Gavin.
I feel like Hawaii-Con is getting stricter everywhere. You can't bring like airsoft guns anymore.
when
Well,
could you ever?
I,
What?
no, I
They-
got it
they
free
could've
last
before.
Time. Yeah, I got
Really?
it free for media last time. last year.
Oh yeah, that's what
No
I'm doing.
expectations. Just went in there to
Wait,
try
what did they have you do for media?
No, I
Like-
just post. That's it.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
That's it.
Well, but
I was
you need
impressed.
to
I
at
was
least have
impressed.
like 10,000 followers, right, or whatever.
You know what's funny? I don't have 10,000 followers.
How do you get it in? Like I don't.
I just emailed
When
you.
I- when I'm
you
trying to
go
sign up for
volunteer,
the-
you
Yeah.
go where I sent you. That's where you go.
Okay, just send me the
You
link
just
again.
go-
like-
Oh god.
Go to the website and then go
Is that an
volunteer
hour?
media.
Yeah, that's an hour 5. We could probably wrap it up.
Yeah.
Do you have any juicy stories you want to end with that we can
Juicy stories.
from your personal life?
What about you?
Do you want to put anyone on blast?
You're so
let's,
chill.
let's go to the
Because this is the
This is the
place
main
to.
man
This
here.
is the toxic. He's Muck. Your podcast is Snorlax. We got the Muck
There we go.
podcast.
What about Kainoa? What is he?
for what? What I am?
Yeah, you're Mewtwo.
YouTube?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Why?
He's a legend. He's a
you're,
legend.
you're a legend,
What about
bro.
you? What about you?
Me, I'm
Arcanine?
Charizard.
Oh, Charizard. Ooh, love it. Do I have a juicy thing I want to say? Honestly, no. I know a lot of creators.
Yeah.
And I'm friends with a lot of them, and I honestly know them outside.
Mhm.
I know some creators that are a little, but honestly, the ones that I hang out with, those are
Mhm.
people that great people,
Yeah.
chill people.
We're in this together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
I've
those
realized
guys.
in the Hawaii content. I don't want to say names, but I've realized in
Yes,
the
you
Hawaii.
do.
Yeah, you
I
do.
realized in the Hawaii content creator, there's way too much drama. I think.
With who though?
I don't want to talk about that guy.
With who?
It's a guy, so it's not a girl.
Wait, with
20K?
who?
20K?
No, put him on blast.
Who is it?
I don't even know how to say his name in the first place.
You
Wait,
don't
what
know.
do you mean you know how to say his name?
Try and sound it out.
What's the first letter? We'll play Hangman. What's the first letter?
J.
J.
Yeah, okay.
J.
Yeah.
J.
What's the second letter? Is it an A? I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Is it an A? Is it an
Yeah. Maybe.
A? Oh, I know who he's talking about.
Ooh.
Why do you have beef against him?
I don't know if I should talk about that.
No,
Wait,
talk.
whoa, whoa,
Wait,
whoa,
all right.
whoa,
We
whoa.
need to end on a highlight. Come on, man.
Okay.
Talk about it.
I don't know what's his thing is. He likes to comment on our video, but then he blocks it. And
Wait,
then,
who?
The J.
Oh, whoa! I know who you're talking about.
The J.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Japanese
say,
American.
say what he does. Say what he does.
Yeah. He like blocks it and then comments it.
He blocks what?
He blocks our Instagram account and then it comments the
Wait,
video.
I'm gonna show.
Yeah, show me.
Hold on.
I need to see. If I think I know who you're talking about,
You definitely know exactly who he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, so no, elaborate more. So he
He
comment-
basically comments like random things on our Instagram page and then blocks it
yeah.
and then keeps doing that over and over.
Interesting.
So he'll comment and then
Interesting.
block.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't notice it, but yeah, Will's like, what? He's like, try see if you can look at this guy's page. I'm like, yeah, I
Oh.
can. But like,
I love
why?
that guy.
But apparently-
I love
Yeah,
that
why?
guy.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, isn't that weird? I was wondering why.
Interesting. Wait. So
But then
he-
he'll like unblock it.
Interesting.
Wrapping
yeah.
up.
Yeah, wrapping up.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
yeah, I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you guys for having me on.